Hello and welcome to a weird-ass town in a new mod pack. Well, yeah, a new mod pack, but an old series, Space Race Season 2. That's right, we're playing with the new mod pack, the new Resonant RIse mod pack. That's you'll find it on the ATL launcher. It's very good. Mods that I haven't added in. Well, actually, no, I have added in mods, and I'll tell you what they are now. I've added in 3 mods that aren't usually in the mod pack that you would need to get separately if you want them. That is Railcraft, Fastcraft, and Optifine Ultra. Optifine to make things look better, Fastcraft to make things run better, and Railcraft because I want to do some rails. So this is going to be the video where I look through the mods. I would usually say these are short videos, but they're not. They're usually very long. As you can see, there are NPCs, which I think that's from the Ancient Warfare mod. Let me just quickly check. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go on with the first mod, the UI mods. The minimap, forgot what it's called. Shut up. Fuck. Whatever. We have damage indicators. That's the one in the top left. That tells me what this guy is and how much health he's got. And the one in the center at the top, that is what am I looking at, or Whaler, as it's shortened to. Whaler is a very cool mod because it sort of does the same as damage indicators. Sorry, but it does. But it also tells you what mod things are from, which I find immensely useful. There is no doubt how useful it is to know what mods certain items are from. Like these drawbridges, which we'll go into a little bit later. Actually, I might. Yeah, we'll go into it later. You can see it in blue, Ancient Warfare structures. That's very helpful. This is obviously the mayor of this town, the sheep. He will also be along with us on the way. I'm looking forward to looking at this Ancient Warfare mod. But there should be an episode, the first episode of the series, going straight out after this. This video will purely look at what mods there are in this mod pack, and I'm going to quickly set it to peaceful, so we're not dealing with annoying slimes. Right, let's start off with the vanilla tabs. Oh, and yeah, this is if you want to just go straight into the actual content, just skip this video and go straight to episode 1. Right, start from the top. We have Binny Cores. Basically adds a load of useful little items, including these compartments, which upgrade version of a chest. Basically has these tabs. I can have that blue, give it a name, ABC, and also give it its own little icon, like that. And you can imagine now you can have things sorted and all that, and I'm pretty sure there are ways to make pipes put stuff automatically in the right little area, whatever. That's a basic gist of Minicore. We got Ex Nihilo. You'll recognise this from Agrarian Skies, or other mod packs like Skyblocks and all that, that use these sort of mods. And this is the mod that allows you to get, like, cobblestone and netherrack and that in different ways other than vanilla, like using the hammers and the sieves and all that. That's basically what this is, and it's all that stuff that you'd find in Agrarian Skies. We have Extra Tick, I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's got its own tab though, so don't need to worry about that right now. We have something called the Iridium mod, which I believe is an IC2 add-on. I'm pretty sure that's more. We'll find more of that in the in IC2. Although I think this might actually just be the one that adds ore. I don't know. Nether ores. Nether ores basically adds ores to the Nether. It's quite a common mod. You'll find them in many mod packs. Very cool. We're not going to check out the Nether because there's no point. Lapis Quizque, part of Redstone Armory. Redstone Armory is a armory that can be found outside Yorkshire. No, Redstone Armory is basically like has loads of really cool tools you can use. I just clicked on search, which you can't do. No, you can, but it's a little bit laggy. I'd recommend using NEI if you have all these mods enabled. Yeah, we'll look at Redstone Armory a little bit later on because it's got its own little tab with all the weapons and tools and arms in. But that's basically the gist of it for now. We have the Dense Ores mod, which very nice little mod that adds loads of ores in, like new types of variations of ores. So you can get dense copper and dense emerald and dense diamond, and I'll show you these. And as you can probably tell, all it does is it gives you more of what it is. So instead of having like 1 emerald, this will probably give you 2. Instead of just getting 1 copper ore, this might give you 2 or 3. Instead of getting 1 diamond, you'll get like 2 diamonds. And there's like, what I really like about Dense Ores mod is though, is there's one for all the ores in this mod pack. Like, every single ore has its own little dense version, which I think is really cool. And it's really cool when you're mining and you find one of these. But yeah. Decoration. Oh, it's going to be a lot for this one. Probably not, because it's got its own tab. Where did he start? Natura. We'll look in Natura a little bit later because it's got its own tab. Big Trees mods adds massive trees. These are huge trees, and I can't really show you them now, but when we get into the actual series, I will point them out, and these are really cool. My god, they really spruced up Minecraft. We'll look at extras, because that's got its own tab later. We'll look at Cyan's wonderful web tools in a different tab. Enchanting Plus adds that. I think we had this in the old Resonant RIse. Well, I might have added it in, but it basically is it's basically an upgrade version of the enchanting table. Very cool, it's very useful if you have the ability to make it. I'm pretty sure it requires some weird stuff. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. It's not that hard. Anyway, but we got Ex Nihilo again. This is the other part, like all the barrels and sieves I was talking about. You will almost definitely recognise this if you have played Agrarian Skies. This is all that this is an alternate way of getting basic stuff. It's really cool. I'll skip Tinker's Construct because that's got its own tab. Blah blah blah. Iron chests. This has been pretty much since in from Technic and Techit. Just basically has loads of little loads of chests. Quite cool. There's not I can show one off for you. Got the obsidian one. Massive storage. You can imagine, like, you start off with the iron one, then you get the gold one, and the diamond one, and then crystal obsidian. And you also got a dirt chest, which I quite like the dirt chest. It just has a book in it, which tells you about dirt chest. I'll make one of those in the there we go. Right. Natural bin. Edge of the world. What else we got? We have the super crafting frame. Adds those of really cool super crafty. Adds those of well, it doesn't add those actually. It just adds 3 new frames, like a crafting one, a item frame, and a void frame. I don't know what the void frame does because that was not in when I last played the super crafting frame. Also, note this is 1.7. This is like the first 1.7 I'm doing on mod pack I'm doing on the channel. But you can imagine, like, yeah. I can't remember what this does actually. Shit. Oh well. I probably will use these. I remember using them a lot on my single player worlds. I can't remember what I used them for that. Oh god. Whatever. We'll go on to the next one. A hanger? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Rebus has its own little its own tab, but there you go. Sorry, I did just break. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's a plant. I thought it meant hanger as in, like, coat hanger. Probably not. You know I'm gonna burn this all down, don't you? He was nodding, you saw that. Oh, god, hello. Bandit lead. Oh, you're bandits. Wait, are you all bandits? Oh god, you are. There's also villagers living here. Like, they're just, bandits and villagers living in harmony. That's quite nice. I can imagine. Oh, that's so cool. It'd be like to be able to siege them. Right, redstone. What's in redstone? We'll look at Tinker's Construct. We have the obsidian plates. These are add 2 types of plates. One which I think only lets players activate the plate, and one which only allows mobs. I think that's the mossy cobblestone one. Yep. Okay. Hopper ducts basically adds new stuff for hoppers. These sort of like hopper pipe systems. Yeah, but they're really cool. I can't stop saying that's so annoying. Translocators. It's just like a short range item transporter. Really cool. We'll look into that more in the actual. This is sort of just. This isn't really me showing off the mods, doing mod reviews and that. This is purely me just telling you what is in this mod pack, to see if you would want to play it. Not for me to see if you want to play it, but see if you yourself want to play it. Don't sound creepy. Redstone paste basically adds a new little version of redstone, like how redstone should be. But you can make this go around, up and around, make it go around corners if you want. It's really cool. I really like this. I like this redstone mod. I remember I used it a lot to make weird doors and contraptions. It was before before Project Red came actually. The the sort of updated version of Red Power. But yeah, you can imagine like how then you get a redstone and be like, oh, we have a door up here and could be a light here and a mob grinder and I'm gonna boom. Oh, there we go. It's all lit up. Yeah. We have the wireless redstone mod, which basically adds wireless redstone stuff and cool little redstone-y things like trackers and that. I remember I used trackers to track all of my villagers. That was a fun. That was single player, by the way. Gosh. I remember once I put a tracker on the village, and God knows how, but I found him, like, about 1,000 blocks away from the village. I just track him down. Oh. It was kind of horrible, actually. No. We have Archimedes ships. this is quite a really cool mod. Apart from the floaters, those you have to use a toilet to get. No, you don't. These add like what was it called? The Zeppelin mods back in like Technic and back before 1.6. But basically, you build like a little. Actually, do you know what? I bet you can just like retrofit one of these to be ship's helm. Would that be it with? Where is the? We'll use some balloons, and I bet you I could probably make up, like, if I just, this bandit is going to go on an adventure of the lifetime. Oh god, this is, okay, mount shit, mount shit, oops. Oh, there we go. You can see, like, you can just turn anything into, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it did this. Gosh, I remember it being in like 1.6. I don't know how to make it go up though. How do you go up with this? Can I use the numpad? Well, suppose it. Oh, you can see what I mean. Like you will be able to fly these around, and it's really cool. And it's picking up all the stuff inside. Oh, this is much better than it was back in like. And I bet you if I shift click on this. Oh, I don't. How do I get this to go back to what it was? I don't know. I need to look up the controls for that because that is amazing. That's much better than it was when I first like played around with the Archimedes ships mod. Railcraft, as I said, I added this in myself as railway stuff. It's one of those mods that's been around forever. Chococraft basically allows you to get pet chocobos, which are like horses but much better. Like you can get not horses. Like they're like birds and they can fly and they're really cool. Railcraft stuff, we got this ship mod. If I get a bucket of water, I can show you. Oh, there you go. Imagine that, but in water, and that also looks a lot better than it was when I first. A lot of these mods have changed a hell of a lot since 1.6. Like, god, a hell of a lot, and they look amazing. Like, I remember this was like just some. These were quite buggy, and I would doubt that they would like make them look all nicer and better if they were still buggy. So. I'm looking forward to using these ships again. How cool this is! So these actually chests. Oh. Oh. Ignore that, I'm not in water, so I'm not going to complain about that. That is so cool. Right. I'm going to skip miscellaneous, because I bet you there's just a lot of stuff, which I've got. It probably just comes into other tabs, so we'll be fine with that. Food mod, I'll leave that one out, because I know all the stuff in food is in a different tab. Tools mod. I'll skip that because I know all their tools are in its own tabs. There's other tabs. Combat, that's the one we need to get to though. Right. We have Siona's wonderful wands, and basically it has magic. Well, not magic, but these sort of, well, yes, magic, because magical wands, kind of clues in the name. But loads of armors, and oh god, excuse me, and yeah, like magical armors, magical wands. What's my favourite one? Out of these wands, I think it might be the Wand of Storms. And if how do I use this? I think I just fire? No. What's the one that fires like the lightning gun? Oh, there we go. Jesus, that was loud, and it also scared the crap out of me. It is this one. There you go. Summons a lightning storm. I should probably stop though, because this whole place is made of wood. Although it is owned by bandits. But let's go on to the next one. Quiver bows. Oh my god, this mod's amazing. This is the one that got me excited. These adds some of the most greatest weapons I've ever had the pleasure of using in Minecraft. I'm going to grab a few of my favourites of this one. And you're going to love them. And where's the other one? This one. This one and this one are my personal favourites in this mod. Right. Sugarcane engine. Well, minigun! Seedling uses watermelon seeds. Got the lightning rod. Sunray. Got the modified power knuckle, which just sends them flying. Hold on, and boom. Oh. And then you got the Nether Bellows, which flamethrower with physics. So guess what we're doing? Oh, Never Bellows and Sugar Engine, my favourites. Just watch it rain, fire down on everything. That whole thing just set on fire. Gosh, this is like my favourite weapon, and I love this weapon mod. Like, I have just fallen in love with it. I hope these weren't like important for anything, because they're gone now. Something very satisfying about just burning an entire bandit camp. You just wish you could do this in Skyrim. And it's all burning, burny, burny, burning. And without very little effort, the entire camp is just burning away. Right, let's just delete all this stuff. Right, brewing, that's not got anything in it, I don't think. No, it doesn't. And I'm not even going to look in materials because that's just going to be a load of stuff we already look. Right, let's go on to the actual mod tabs. Right, first one, Blood Magic. If you've... Well, this is pretty much in every mod pack now, but I mainly know this mod from Agrarian Skies, because that's the only time I've ever used this in a legit way. But yeah, this is a really nice little... Well, it's a horrifyingly scary mod, but basically involves sacrifices and self-harm to get yourself powerful items. What's better? What is better? You can do all runes, you can change biomes, you can have like these really cool things, like... I don't know what these two do, but I know what that one does actually. The Harvest Goddess, I believe that harvests stuff. But, obviously, probably. Farmcraft, that's the second one. Really, really old Minecraft mod. This is one of the very famous ones. Farmcraft, pretty much in every mod pack as it is. But even has its own mod packs made for around it. But basically it adds those of really, really cool magical shizzle. Wands, lightning, yep, that's a magical power now. Well, I suppose it is, but whatever. But it also adds those little, like, sort of mechanical sides of magic, which I love. Oh, it's so good. The arcane boar is just an example of greatness in Minecraft. But they've recently added a load of new, like, negative things to doing research and getting deep into Farmcraft, which is really cool. Because mostly you can build Sakuzis that actually help you, and that's like the best thing about this mod pack. You've also got these new cool wand stuff, and these weird like shrines you'll find around the place. I think I found one in the actual this episode's being recorded after I've done the first episode for the mod pack, because why not? The original version of this got corrupted or broken or something like that. I don't really care. But yeah, that's Farmcraft. Thermal Foundation, well, Thermal Expansion, let's just go straight to that, because this is all Thermal Foundation. Thermal Expansion, sorry. But basically, has loads of cool machines, it's a sort of go-to technical mod if you don't want to go into, like, the iron plates and wire cutters of industrial craft. But this is a really cool mod. Recently changed how machines work. You see how this says Sawmill Resonant? Now, basically, there are different versions of each machine, and what I gather is it depends on which one of these machine frames to use. Now, I've not properly gone into Thermal Expansion since it's updated to this version, but I think we'll be jumping into it a lot, because I know a lot of mods now use Thermal Expansion as their main sort of like, this is how you get our components. Yeah. But I'm a little bit iffy with Thermal Expansion. I don't really know how I feel about I don't know how to use this again, like, I'm just being a bit weird with it. I've sort of been, like, avoiding it, actually. There's some new stuff, though. Got an igniter, which I would assume ignites stuff. Oh, yeah. It's basically basically just a electric flint and steel, I would assume. Thermal, oh, no, that's... Technomancy, an add-on to Farmcraft, basically adds loads of, well, Technomancy, basically, I believe, tech and magic interactions, including these things called a node fabricator, which is the hugest thing on the planet. If any of these buildings survived, I could probably plop one onto it. I really want to know how the hell this works, because look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That is just, oh god. Don't go into it though. Look at it! Look, don't touch! Neutralized, neurized gear. That looks cool. Oh well, Well, yeah. Well, I really want to look. I've always had this mod pack, but I don't know how it's used. Something called a blood dynamo. Oh, that's obviously a part of blood magic. Well, for blood magic, because it uses the exact same textures as the altars. Oh well. I don't know much about technomancy, but I will go into it because it looks amazing. Distrocraft 2. My god, this is really big now. Like, just look how long it takes to zoom down to the bottom. Well, most of it is just these chemicals, but like, there's lots of add-ons for this as well. There's like, there's actually in Distrocraft 2, but you can see there's like these things called radioisotope heat generators. Taking a lot of inspiration from Great Tech. Oh my god. No, but I have no idea how the new machines work in this. I know all the things like macerators and that, but this has completely changed since I've last used it. And also, 1.6 made it use like the sort of iron plates, the wire cutters, like special tools to do stuff. Version which sort of made me avoid it, like I'm avoiding thermal expansion now. But I'm really getting back into industrial craft. Like, been watching lots of videos on how to do the basic stuff of it again. Well, not really basic stuff. It's still the same. Like, you can jump into it, and if you got any eye, it's pretty easy to pick up. But yeah, Dimensional Worlds. I have no idea what this mod is. I updated this mod pack like today, and I believe this might be new. So I haven't actually looked up on this. Sorry. Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Oh, I have no idea what the fuck this is. No, sorry. I will. I'm doing the second episode, so I'll probably mention what it is in there. So if you're desperate to know, or if you already know and you want to tell me, then tell me. But I will probably mention what it is in the second episode. This is the unique artifacts mod. Adds loads of like cool loot, because it also adds dungeons. It hasn't added this dungeon, but there have been like, it does add dungeons. Like, it has loads of really cool dungeons. I actually show them off because this is a structure generator. But if I just spawn in and run, you can see like these massive towers will form around the place, and that has glowstone on it. That's interesting. I need to make note of that. Yeah, an easy way of getting glowstone. That's always something you need to make note of. But of course, there's also weird. Oh, it's an arrow trap. That's quite cool. But yeah, basically it has all these sort of stuff which has loot in it, like its own custom loot. And also some of those chests which like spawn generic loot items, which are quite cool. I do love finding these towers because they are such fun to go around. They also have these like weird creatures in the basement. Oh, actually, look at that. Like, you see, like, they'll be in these podiums. You look at, oh, recharging gold staff of quarrying. I wonder what this does. And apparently shoots fireballs. Please, I don't understand how that involves quarrying. I don't know, but I'm not a quarrier, so I'm not one to talk. And this place has. Oh, I'm just going to use this Archimedes ships mod to make massive bonfires. Yeah. Just gonna. Oh, that's weird. The fire follows you. That's creepy. Oh wow. I wonder if you can kill these. You can hit them certainly. Oh. Oh well. Right. Let's go on to the next tab. Artifice. As you can see, as basically the hammers. This is Oh, I remember this was used a lot in Agrarian Skies. The hammers, particular, they allow you to crush stuff, and I think these frames are, well, basically frames. They allow you to move stuff around. We have got a moving mod, like a mod that moves stuff around. I also just noticed a box. I've been looking for these. Well, no, not these, because they're not actually boxes. They just appear to be weird things. Whatever. But yeah, there's the calculator mod, which adds Sorry, I got completely distracted then. Calculator mod. As new ways of making stuff, like new energy forms, new like ways, and a new way of crafting, really, using these calculators that's not a calculator, that's a module. Ah, here we go, crafting calculator. But you craft with these instead of crafting tables. Well, actually, no. Which one's the one that... Ah, there it is. But yeah, you use... This is it. That's not the crafting calculator. But this is basically, you can imagine, like, put this in here, do that, and then you get a conduit mass, which is used for, I think, energy transfer. I think it's like I don't know, actually. I don't know exactly how calculator mod works, but I know the basic gist of it. It's a new sort of way of doing stuff. Yeah, it's But yeah, a new way of making power and whatnot. It's really cool. Carpenter's Blocks. If you've watched any of my other series, if you've watched anyone's series, you'll know what this mod is. It's the brilliantest mod I've ever played. Probably up there with one of the best mods I've ever had the pleasure of playing with. It's has loads of really cool decorative items, like new sort of ways, and it really opens up building. Like, you can just imagine, like, oh, I'm gonna build the Space Falcon from Star Trek 400, a new ally, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna have lights and gold and sparks and things, and you can just do stuff like that. Guy went on a tangent then. I don't know what these tiles are. I've seen these actually, but oh, are they just tiles? Is that all they? It would be pretty self-explanatory if that's all they are, but yeah, that's really cool. Excuse me, do you mind? Do you know how much that airship cost? Nothing. I stole it from you. Exactly. So shut up. I didn't actually show these off. Open the door. There we go. Bandit shoulders just like soldier. The bandit shoulders just like, oh, I have to hold up this arm. It's horrible. Yeah. Project Red. I spoke about this a little bit earlier, but basically is the sort of, I don't want to say the new Red Power because it's not. It's a little bit better than that. I want to say it's really good. But basically adds the stuff that Red Power had, the wires and the lights and that. But oh, it's had that weird bug where the tabs have got split up. But yeah, it adds loads of it adds like there's Red Power stuff like woven cloth and sail. Oh, does it have the windmills back? Oh, I remember Red Power did these windmills and they were amazing. Oh god, I hope it's got it back. Like, because it did update today, like I said, like I just updated it, so there's new stuff in this. Computertronics is an add-on to not Computercraft, what's it called? Hold on, let me just quickly check up what the bloody computer mod's called. I know it's near the end. There it is. No, oh, there it is. Open Computers. There you go. It's an add-on to Open Computers. Page 3. Yeah, you know, one with the naked women. Oh no, it's page 4. Wow, we're going for this quick. And it's raining. Get lost. Computertronics is basically an add-on, adds new stuff for Open Computers. I've not really properly had a go with Open Computers. I haven't been avoiding it. It looks amazing, but like I just haven't gone learning to it. But you can see like particle effects card is it's like, imagine if you had to actually build a computer and you had to put graphic cards in it and all that. That's what Open Computers is. You didn't even have to imagine something. You can just like say what it is. Enhanced Portals free basically allows you to create your own custom portals between places. The Nether, the End doesn't matter, or just somewhere else in the world. I use this a lot in my single player worlds, but because it's really cool. But it's basically just like oh, what's that? That's interesting. A lot of these mods have updated, and I need to lock them in because I need to look. Well, I did say lock them in, but that's not the point. But yeah, it basically allows you to create custom portals between places. Metallurgy core items. Metallurgy. Sorry. Yeah, Metallurgy. This is the mod that adds all those ores into the Nether. But the one thing that's really cool about it is the armors. Oh, the badass armors and weapons. Look at that. Tell me, would you not want a pickaxe like this? Would you? Would you not? If you do, then get in touch with Metallurgy 495-671-214-1613-219-141. But basically has those really cool ores, including these nice machines. And you'll probably know that if you've watched episode 1, which you probably haven't, because I'm going to probably upload this before I upload episode 1, whatever. But I get a crusher pretty early on. It basically is a well, I don't even need to show you the crusher. I show it off in there. Basically, it's like a fuel-powered crusher. But yeah, the thing with this is though the tools and the tools and the weapons aren't really that useful for us in Metallurgy because we have got Tinker's Construct. But one thing that it has got that we may want over anything else is its armors are so good. Like, some of these are amazing. Like, I can't remember what the very best armor is called. I think it might be this Tartarite because I remember it being orange and grey, but it might not be. But you can just imagine, like, look at that! Why would you never want to use this? You just look like bloody sexy all the time. I also noticed there is new music. I don't know if that's a mod or if that's 1.7 Minecraft. But this is Resonant Arsenal, not Armory. You saw Armory in the first page, but this is Arsenal, not the football team. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know football. But basically, it has loads of cool tools which use redstone flux. I'm just going to turn this music down a tiny tad. But, yeah. They've added a flux-infused bow. That wasn't in it when I last checked. And we're going to kill... I killed him. Like, instantly. What about you? I think you power the... Oh, ignore that. Oh, there we go. Just... He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And we probably won't use this range stuff because Tinker's Constructs also added it. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. But, yeah. X Tirus tab is an add-on to X Nilio. I'm pretty sure it's in the latest, like, it's new, and it adds loads of little add-ons to the, crushers and all that stuff. Adds new type of, like, usable beehives, thermic barrels, an automatic sieve, an automatic hammerer, and an end cake. I don't know what the end cake is. I want to eat it. Oh. I can take the hint that it probably takes you to the end. Okay. Well, that's an interesting dilemma I've got myself into. But maybe I can show off one of the mods that we have in here. The Hardcore Ender Expansion mod. Basically, here we are. Completely changes the end. Let's just say that. Adds these orbs, adds ores, there's dragons there. He seems pretty pissed, but let's go somewhere else. Adds loads of biomes to the end. I haven't been to the end for ages. Oh, the end dragon is pushing me and is pissed. But, yeah, it adds loads of new biomes to the end, new creatures, new stuff like that. Entire liquid orbs. Would you shut up? Do you mind? I'm trying to just get... There! Yeah, so you can see, like, oh. Tower disappeared. Where are you? Can you not push me, mister? Go away. But yeah, you can see like these weird towers here, which have these eye things. Then the Enderman is just pushing me, so I'm just going to fall off to my death. But that's the Hardcore Ender expansion mod there. Completely changes the end and makes it incredibly scary and hard for us when we go there, because we're going to have to go there, because you just know the end egg. Oh, here's some chocobos. That's what chocobos look like, and you can get, like, you can breed them together and get different versions, and they look adorable because they've now got textures. Oh my god, they didn't have textures before. That's right. Oh, a normal village. Good. Well, it'll be a nice little place to do the next parts of these mod lineup, but yeah. So it's quite obvious what Ender Cake does from X Asterix tab. Oh well, X Asterix is probably not called tab as well. That's probably referring to the tab. Right. This is the Extra South mod. Basically, is an add-on to Applied Logistics and adds liquid version. Basically, adds a whole liquid system into Applied Logistics, which is so cool. And because liquid is a pain in the ass to to store and transport and all that. And it's so cool to have that with Applied Logistics. Flux crystals. Don't know what this is. This has obviously been added in like since today. I don't know what that one is. Apologies. Forbidden Magic is an add-on to, well, basically all the magic mods. You can see there's like a Blood Orb and a Wand and an Elemental Kiss Dreamwood Staff. Interesting naming. But basically it's like a, Forbidden Magic, I suppose. You have to do dark stuff to get it. Would make sense. Okay, this is a big mod, as you can see. It's got like loads of tabs, but this is a really amazing mod. And I love this mod so much. Because it's just so fucking amazing. I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park, so when you get a mod which allows you to do, well, basically Jurassic Park in Minecraft, you can just imagine how excited I would get. This is the Archaeology and Fossils mod. Fossils and Archaeology mod. And you dig down, you get bones, and you can put them on display. That's something you can do. You can analyze them, you can put them down, you can build the Natural History Museum, get yourself some dinosaurs, you can do some embryo stuff. You can, you can give birth to Pletosauruses and, some Deinonychuses. And you can get some T-Rexes and Velociraptors. Of course, you can't go wrong with Velociraptors. You need Velociraptors, Velociraptors. Because this went so well in the movies. Oh, these are actually special eggs. These are the flying Velociraptor. They're not. That's just where I'm. But yeah, That's so cool. This is going to be an amazing mod. Also adds dungeons itself and loads of cool tools and weapons, which we're probably never going to use. Hold on, let me just go away. There we go. Oh god. I don't know what mod adds those fucking fireworks in. I do not know. Funky locomotion. Let's get out of the archaeology. These will all hatch soon, and we're gonna have lots of Velociraptors. This is the funky locomotion mod. It's basically has frames and ways of moving stuff. You remember, if you've played Tekkit or Technic, you remember Red Power and the you can move stuff around. Yeah, that's basically what that is. Got Greg's lighting, new forms of light. Well, 3 new forms of lighting and a light bulb apparently. But yeah, so that's quite cool. Hardcore questing mod. Now, what I can gather from this is it's still a work in progress because they've got this one tab which has got stuff in it which is personalised. Like the rewards of this for are backpacks, and I know this isn't because when in the last variation of this, well, 2 variations ago of this mod pack that I first started playing, this wasn't even didn't have anything in. It was still at that point where you could just add in your own stuff, which meant you could get in things like diamonds pretty quickly. But you can just cheat without using any eye, basically. But they've started to add quests, which I quite like, and I have used it in the actual playthrough. It's a really nice little way of getting started quickly, which I like. I always like that. IC2, next mod, sorry. Destroycraft 2, Nuclear Control 2. Lots of 2s. Basically, if you have nuclear reactors, it's always a pain in the ass to keep them running in IC2. I've always noticed that. This mod adds loads of ways of monitoring it: thermometers, information panels, remote techs, remote thermal monitors, howler alarms, the alarms. Ways of just keeping your nuclear reactors managed and explosion free. Right, breather. Logistics pipe. This is 6 of 19, by the way. This is a long video. Logistics pipes. But actually, a lot of these are just using multiple tabs though for their one mod, so it's probably not that big. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Right, logistics pipes. Really cool pipe system. Request, demands. It's a good little thing to use if you don't want to go as big as Apply Logistics. There is something down there that appears to be a Pokemon. Oh god. Really, do we really need the Temple in the background? Right, let's go check out the Table before... Table! Yeah, the Table. I wonder how much an Table would cost. I want an Table now. Well then. You know what you gave me for Christmas? Tables. I want an Table. Head of bats. And, oh god, and a fossil record. Let's just go off the edge of the world. Oh, no, don't want to fall off the edge of the world. Just want to throw that off the edge of the world. There we go. Problem solved. Well, actually, this is from the archaeology mod. This is actually from the archaeology mod because it's got the If we go down, you can see. Yeah. So there's these temples with these vases in. Fossils in archaeology mod. Restored clinks. Broken zombie figurines and wow. Wow, that's pretty brutal. Oh. A gold javelin. Wow. I like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This could be any culture in Latin America, by the way. You need to don't go all pissy on my ass because I said it was Incan. Magical crops adds seed variations of everything, of all the resources in the game. They're hard to get. Like you can't just get put wheat and a dime together and you get diamond seeds. That would be ridiculously amazing. And plus, we've already got a mod that does that in this. Oh my god, you're gonna like one of these mods. You're always gonna go yes or no. Like basically Marmite, you love it or you hate it. But this is magical crops. You can get pretty much a seed version of everything, including cows, apparently. Sure, I'm not gonna question. I like this mod for the uranium because the uranium actually infects you, I believe. But yeah. Oh god, my nose is itchy. Sorry. Magical crops, plantations, mechanism. Right, that's all magical crops. Mechanism, technical mod, adds loads of really cool technical shizzle. Looks absolutely amazing with Sphax texturing. Whoever did the textures for Sphax for Mechanism did a great job. I love them. They are amazing. Check this out. That is a red matter explosive there, but no, God. They do look amazing. Amazing. Let's see what the robot looks like in this. Actually, I haven't checked out what Robert looks like. Actually, though, Robert doesn't usually last that long. I usually just throw him into a digital miner. Oh, you still look the same. Right. Let's go to the next tab. Falling meteors, yes, and apparently ice cream. But meteors will fall down, destroy an area, and you can get cool shizzle from it. We're going to want to build defenses for it. I kind of like the the idea that something could just come down and destroy everything, so I better get defenses pretty quickly, which is probably something I should make a note of when I start the actual episode. Yeah. You can basically use meteor to get yourself some cool stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically really cool stuff. Detects the last crash zone, detects closest incoming meteor, detects next. Ooh. Also, there's something coming in from over there. No, there isn't, is there? No, you've been weird. What's this over here? Oh, okay. I think I know what this is. Oh, yeah, this is a village I blew up long ago. And built some, advanced repulsion system. That's an add-on for IC2. I don't know if it's got its own tab. It might have been one of the other tabs, actually. But, yeah, that's this is a stage as well. I've also made a stage for some reason. Whatever. Right, let's go to the next mod. Open peripherals, add-on for computer craft. More peripheries. External items that can be used for computer craft. What more do you need? PIM? I don't know what that is. Open blocks. This is pretty much in every mod pack. It's rare to find this not in the mod pack. But basically adds loads of really cool little items and add-ons and stuff like that. Holographic emitters, a liquid XP system. That's really cool. And these. Basic gist is it holds something in place. I think we're all intelligent enough to gather that. You can also get paintbrushes which paint stuff. Like dirt. Apparently not grass though. God forbid, you have to paint grass. Yeah. This video's going long. I might split it up at page 10. This might be 0 part A. Actually makes a bit of sense. Harvestcraft basically adds food. Lots and lots of food. Lots of plants, lots of crops, lots and lots and lots of food. You'll know this mod if you've played Agrarian Skies, like I keep saying for every goddamn mod. But basically it adds loads of variations. And this is probably a good time to mention the other two food mods we've got. We have the Spice of Life mod. Okay, this mod is a bit hard to explain, but I will give you the basic gist. Imagine if pumping bread. Imagine if you get... don't imagine. Let's actually just use a variation. You got 10 food bars. The player will have 10 food. Okay? And imagine if this pumpkin bread, healed 8 of those foods. If I eat 4 of these in a row, each time this will give us less and less and... Cats. This will give us less food. Basically, if I eat this 10 times, by the 10th time, it won't be giving me any food back. I will have to have variation. I have to eat different foods so I can get the best benefits. Yeah, that's basically it. The other food mod I have is the hardcore food mod, which, if you run out of food, you die. You starve. You got to eat. You can't just get down to no food and then go down to half a heart. You have to be eating, and that's a treasure slime. You always have to eat. It's really difficult at the early game. In fact, it's always a bit difficult until you set up some kind of right system, because you can't just have a carrot farm producing hundreds of carrots, because eventually the carrots will stop being useful. You can't just gather up every carrot and potato in this village and think that'll last you forever, because it won't. There'll be a point where they won't do anything for you anymore. They will, it's not like if you eat it enough, you will never get any benefits from that food ever and ever again. You will eventually start getting more hunger back out of it, but you just have to keep spicing things up. Right. Progressive automation adds really simple ways of automating stuff. Although they've added some new machines. They've added a crafter and a generator, which is quite cool. But it has the ones I know are the planters, the miner, and the chopper, and they basically just do basic functions for fuel. What more can I say? Project Red there's the rest of Project Red. Transportation allows you to have like sorting systems and chips and whatnot. The integration is like all the redstone stuff you may remember, the AND and OR gates, the NOT gates, the timers from Red Power. You got the illumination, which is, well, lights, cameras, no, just lights. Exploration, I believe it adds some trees around the place, trees. Random things, adds random things. Just random crap that is apparently useful, like dyeing machines and Spectre blocks, which I think are just normal blocks, but you can, they're cool, you can also, what is it, there's something in this mod which I really liked, and I can't, fertilized dirt. Dirt, you don't need to hoe or water. I like that, I like this a lot. There's also this one, I like this little thing. If you build in like dungeons, you can get this chest generator, which, put it down, gives you one of those chests with loot already disputed inside, but I like this. I really like this. This, like, random things, because you just get some cool stuff, like, well, you get Supreme Pizzas. Oh, actually, there you go, that's a good example. You see, like, if I hold shift, you can see how much hunger it gives you. Like, that'll tell you how much hunger you get. Well, but, yeah, that's part of Whaler, but it also incorporates, like, wow. But it also incorporates, like, it does incorporate Spice of Life, so it will tell you how much food you're going to get back from it. This is the Redstone Armory, and this is what we saw on page 1, and it adds blue versions. Now, Redstone Arsenal adds powered versions of tools. This adds like powered and awesome like versions of tools. This basically adds tools with special abilities. Best way of thinking about it is the quantum stuff from IC2. You can basically get quantum armor will give you things like jump boost and stuff like that. This will basically do the same. Yeah. Fine relocation basically allows you to. I think it upgrades this like sorting and relocating stuff. Mainly the sorting part is what I remember, because you can like say oh, I want this to be here and this to be there. But yeah. RF tools. This has obviously been added in the mod update because I do not know what this is. Actually, no, I think this one was in it before, and I just never got around to researching it. Yeah, because it's on my list. Although it apparently adds shields, so it's probably a. Is it like a force field mod? Maybe. There's no force field mod. Shield projector. It probably is. Router Reborn. It's basically like a router. I do understand how this mod works. I couldn't really get heads or tails of it, so we'll probably have to look into all that. Sanguiny is an add-on to blood magic, and it's the main gist of it is automating blood magic. Like you can automate like the whole sacrificing and stuff like that, which I kind of like. It's always good when you can get automation going. Steve's carts. Oh god, this is such a good mod. It's got multiple pages as well. A lot of right. So basically, modular carts. Get a minecart, a few guns, maybe a saw blade, and it's now modular. What more can you want? Yeah, it's really cool. Right, we are about page 8. What's on page 9? Sorry. You're all the same mod. You're not the same. Sort of contemplating whether we break it up. Yeah, I might break it up here. I'll finish off page 9 when we're on page 10. I'll do the last 9 pages in a separate video. But Technomagy. Imagine if you want to do magic in real life. How would you do it? You can't just go and get some mana and like, oh, I'm going to cast a spell like Harry Potter. No, the only way you're ever going to be able to do magic in real life is by using technology to imitate it. Or trickery. And that's what this mod is. It's basically you use technology to give you, well, not magic, but, well, the sort of look like you're doing magic. Like, oh, I can fire lightning. Well, use genetics. I'm going to have a staff which turns pigs into cows. Well, you have to use a genetic probe, aren't you? Oh, that sounds amazing. No, it doesn't. Oh, God. A probe that turns pigs into cows. God forbid. That'd be horrible. I just imagine, like, that movie, The Fly. Just like, oh. Sorry. Thermic Energistics. Oh, this is such a cool one. I love this one because you know all the well, you probably don't know. You probably do. I don't know. But the vises in Farmcraft, it basically allows you to store that with AE, which is so cool. It's amazing when you can just store, like, just get AE and it goes so big and it's amazing. I love having AE systems and I love having this sort of integration. Like, oh, it's okay. I can just put all of it into my AE system and it can like get overfilled and I can get angry when I don't know why I can't put stuff in it anymore. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We got the conduits, which basically has conduits like power and whatnot, and yeah. What more do you want? A dots graph tool. That looks amazing. Can't use it. Whatever. It's probably part of a conduit. I don't know exactly how all these mods work, but I will be doing research in them. I do want to use them all. AOBD. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. I love that. Another one bites the dust. No. What's dust? I'm pretty sure it's. But yeah, you can get dust and you can cook it and smelt it, and I'm pretty sure it's just like a. I think it might just be an ore dictionary thing, like to, because there's so much dust and crushed ores in this. I'm pretty sure like this is to sort of round it all up and say to the ore dictionary, look, ignore everyone else's, use this. And I like those sort of mods because it makes things simple. Compact machines. Oh, this is such a cool mod. Right, imagine a room, and you're running out of space, but you want to build a new room. Plop this down, use this machine, pop in, and guess what? You're downloading Train. And you're not in the void. I don't think you are. And you're in this room. Well, there you go, there's a room sorted. And these little things on the side, these are cool because you can configure them to accept pipes. So on the outside, let's say if I want to make this an oil pipe, well, I can build an entire oil refinery in here and have it piped out this aisle here. Then in the overworld, if we jump back out to the overworld, oh, downloading Terrain. And it'll, like, the pipe hole will be here, and you can just pump it out, and it'll be fine. So you can imagine you can just have a whole, you can have 100 factories in 4 blocks. That is really cool. Right. Although something else I'd like to add, I don't know if it works at Ender.io. I didn't actually test that. Like the Ender.io has multiple conduit systems. I don't know. Page 10. Right, I'm going to split the video up here and we'll go over the last 9 pages in a separate video. And including that, I will also talk about what I'm doing in the mod pack and the main gist of it. And also showing off one of the mods which have been re-added. But yeah, right, anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Join me for episode 2. Sorry, this video has been really long. It probably, if it has been only 20 minutes and I'm just being weird, it just feels like it's been very long. I should also record how long it's been, but whatever. Thanks for watching everyone, and join me for episode 2, and hopefully no, it won't be called episode 2, it'll be called something weird like episode 0B. So join me for episode 0B, and if you're bored of this now, just go to episode 1. Bye. Hello and welcome to 0 Part B, episode 44, 924. Sorry. Welcome to the next part of what's in the mod pack. Looking at a windmill plant. No, sorry. Right, page 10, all the way up to 19. Actually, this shouldn't take too long. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Britannia! What is this mod? This mod adds loads of magic. Well, it's a magical mod. It's a magical mod that does flowers. And it's really cool and not as weird as it sounds. Yes, no, I have played around with this mod quite a bit. It's really cool. I do love it. It's very nice. It's a very nice little mixture of like the usual, like the idea of using nature for magic is so cool. Right. Buildcraft. Buildcraft is in every mod pack that's ever been. No, well, it probably is. But like, Buildcraft's one of the old mods. It's been there forever, and it's brilliant, and it's amazing, and it's recently updated to be better. Most specifically, we have the blueprints back. I used to use blueprints all the time, and then they disappeared. And now they're back. But something else that's been added is robots. Buildcraft robots. You may remember these little guys. These were the little guys who built your quarries, but now there are different versions of them. Got a butcher. I like him. No, but yeah, Buildcraft. Applied Energistics. What is this? This is that mod that allows you to turn matter into power. No, you can turn matter into data, which can then be stored on a computer. Really cool. This, if you completely changed in 1.7, they've got all these new sort of systems, new ways of doing stuff, completely new way of making it. There's meteors. in Biologics, but the thing that you need, the main difference that I've gathered is these wires now have limits on what they can transfer. That might be completely wrong, but that's what I think I've seen. And that's why there's now dense versions and all that stuff. But yeah, there is a couple of tabs. This is an add-on, AE2 stuff, it's just basically an add-on, but it's got its own little tab. It's weird, just ignore it. Ancient Warfare, that was that village we saw. Not this one, this is a vanilla village, and this is the crap village. But that was the one with the bandits, and it basically allows you to build your own little towns and have people. I'm going to look into the Millionaire mod, because well, we're going to check out that thing. But yeah, I really want to look into getting Millionaire, because I used to really love playing with that mod, and I think it'd be quite a nice little thing to have. It probably won't work, because I remember there was some kind of weird thing with it now, but whatever, it's worth a try. This thing, though, what? These are culture vats. Oh my god, it's Jurassic Park. These are how you get dinosaur eggs, these things here, and I'm gonna guess, yeah, we found Jurassic Park. I'm getting out of here because this is spoiled and I don't go in there. Well, and before you ask, yes, I am very excited for Jurassic World. I don't care what anyone says, it hasn't been released yet, so I don't care if you think it's bad or not. Right, until it's been released. Like, I will be going to see it though, because I love Jurassic Park. It's like one of the best movies ever. Oh, that might be one of those bandit villages there. Oh my god, whatever it is, it's bloody huge. Wow! That's a city. That's an NPC villager city. It might actually just be that. Yeah, I think it is. This is really cool. I wonder what mod adds this. I think it might be Ancient Warfare because it's used the exact same sort of layout as Ancient Warfare. So it probably is Ancient Warfare. Oh, this is so cool. This is like one of those like Celtic Roman towns. Like they used to be on these raised platforms like this. It's like Roman sort of architecture mixed with Celtic culture. It's really cool. Like this sort of like basic like wooden hut. Maybe not the blacksmith. I'm pretty sure they didn't have blacksmiths. But citation needed. I'm just gonna take that because there we go. You're the steam dude. What the hell is that? Was that a piston? Brass piston. Yes, it was. I like how I knew what that was because I didn't know what it was. But Ancient Warfare adds loads of cool generated structures, and of course generated structures, but also like weird like engineering things. There is catapults in this mod. There used to be, but I think it might be in like I think they may have taken it out, or maybe it's been disabled. I'll look into getting that enabled again because I like catapults. But yeah, you can see like how mushroom farms and fish farms and crop farms and like windmills, and you can have like NPC villagers. Well, not these villagers, but like actual like NPCs doing stuff and working. You build like a little town or kingdom or whatever, and it's really cool. Right. Next one. Natura. Natura adds loads of crops, loads of really cool new items, like nether-related items. Adds loads of new trees, including the greatwood trees. If you didn't know what they are, they're the it takes days to grow. They go planted in a 7x7, but it's those massive ones, the huge trees you see. I think there's one there in the actual series anyway, so I can show you that anyway. Biomes are plenty. Of course, we got this mod on because it's like an awesome mod. It has new biomes, new trees, new stuff. I think this is one that has the fairies as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. Ancient staff to like the cool lands, like the A for the promised lands, I believe it's called. But yeah, that's really cool. Biome radar, what's that? That's cool. Right. Forestry, bees, yeah. Also has auto farming, so it's okay. I like it. Forestry, as you know, is another old mod. Wasn't in Technic. I believe it was removed for a reason. Can't remember why. But it's an old mod, and it's a really cool mod. Adds bees, like bee stuff and bee-related doings and going on. Mine Factory Reloaded, this one, has all these really cool machines. This adds loads of just useful machines that are so bloody useful, including a red computer system, which is really cool. I've always liked that about that. Backpacks, names on the tin, adds backpacks. Lots of backpacks. I have backpacks in the actual series. I got it on a quest. Bibliocraft. This is Bibliocraft. This here adds loads of really cool decorative and utility things, such as printing press. Oh, these have changed. These used to be like a massive little block. Oh, actually, if I'm honest, though, and what is this? Ooh, these have changed. Right, I'm gonna hide that for now. Because I don't know what it is, and I don't want. We'll look into. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. This is the printing press I've seen. See, look how cool that is. I want to know what the other one is. Though. This is like a modern one. Oh, this one copies books. I don't know what this one does. Oh well. Yeah, but yeah, right. Wow. Biblo Woods just adds, because it's all, oh, so that's lighting. There's lightning in this, lighting. But these are all using different woods, and these basically add in the woods from other mods. So this one's Biomes of Plenty trees, this one's forestry trees, and this one's Natura trees. It's pretty much just that. Big reactors. Wow, names on the tin again. Big reactors adds huge reactors that you can build. Big modular reactors and turbines as well. The turbines are so cool. But we will be using them because they are so good. Most likely for space, because this series is called Space Race, so guess where we're going. Genetics, this is part of the bee craft. This is an add-on for forestry and it's for bees. And I don't know much about genetics and bee stuff because I don't really use bees. I'm probably going to have to use them there. This is Brewcraft. This is not Growthcraft. Do not get this mixed up with Growthcraft. It adds... Brewcraft is a sort of like little add-on for the potion stuff, like barrels and kegs and stuff like that. But it adds like new types of like potion sizes, which like this one, Potion of Regeneration. And I think either these last longer, or no, apparently not. Maybe these hold multiple potions in them. I don't know. Chisel! Oh god, Chisel has updated massively. They've added loads of new items, new blocks, textured blocks. You've got animated blocks now, like this one. You got a lot of it's been textured now with Sphax. They are working really hard to get this textured. Doesn't that with them adding new mods? They've also detailed a lot more. So like before, like these Japanese sort of papers would be in glass, but now it's got its own like little section, which is quite cool. Stained glass, all stained glass have their own little textures now. The vanilla ones, pumpkins, Christmas decorations. You got these new Ender sort of stuff. Excuse me. You got these ones, which are very reminiscent of the Zycraft, I believe it was. It looks like very alien. I've been watching the Alien movies lately, so yeah. I think this just allowed me to step up them. Yes, they did. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, am I just wearing something that's doing that? Am I? That's peculiar. What's giving me step assist then, I wonder? Oh, I probably have a ring on or something. Did I even check that? Probably haven't. But whatever, let's carry on. Chococraft. Oh, well, this is it's actual tab, but we've already mentioned that, so I'll move on. Computercraft, computers. Well, computers. It's one of those mods which have been around forever, but basically allows you to program your own stuff in Minecraft. It's really good. I've used this mod briefly before. Like I've never really gone into much detail of Computercraft, and I probably won't be using Computercraft that much in this series because I really want to use open computers. Oh my god, look at all this. Right, like I said. Where is the computer case? Here it is. Computer case goes down. You gotta get yourself a monitor. That's what you gotta do. Yep. Where are the monitors? Not here. Where are the computers? The monitors. Hold on. There's a monitor, screen, and a keyboard you also need. And you put the monitor on. Attach the monitor near it, like that. And then you put the keyboard there. And it won't work, but because you've got to put in graphic cards and processors and turn it on. If you turn it on, not enough energy. Because you need to power these ones. And you get holograms, and it's so cool, and I have no idea how to use this mod. But I really am going to learn how to use open computers because, my god, this looks amazing. Look how cool that computer is already. This is what I want my computer to look like. I also like how it has different versions. Like you can get diamond and tier versions. You can't do that. You can get like advanced computer, but that's pretty much it. Like I'm loving the tier system in this. I think that's really cool. Right, next one. Ender.io. Oh, I've been using this mod so much, and it's also updated because there's now more stuff in it. That or it's textured, I don't know. Ender.io has loads of really awesome and useful machines, from sag mills to alloy smelters to these conduits, which are where this mod shines in my personal opinion. These conduits, so I'm just going to grab some of these, and I'm going to grab a pipe from Buildcraft. Some pipes. Go to the search bar. Like I said, don't use this because it's really slow. Use NEI instead. Let's grab some of these transfer pipes and not sorting pipes, and some of these pipes, and actually no, let's just grab these stone pipes. And, right. This is where this mod shines. Okay. So imagine if these are liquid pipes and these are item pipes, and I had a liquid item crafter that required both liquids and items. Imagine that's what this door is. If you were using Buildcraft or another mod like it, you would have to have pipes go into two separate areas, which makes things very bulky and machines very big. Ender.io changes that. So yeah, that's taking up one block, but where am I going to put the others? I know, I'll put them in the same block space. That's right, you can have multiple pipes in the same little space. And you can imagine how, like, you just have, like, quarries hooked up with power and items, like, with one pipeline, or farm systems and all that are really good. This mod is amazing, like, this Ender.io mod. I've been really loving this as well. Like, I'm loving these lights as well, these, like, little lights you can get in the ground. They're really subtle. Like, you can put them on any block and they will just blend in. Well, maybe not with grass, because grass is like bright green, but whatever. Right, next mod is prop mod. We had this in the original Space Race. This adds loads of really cool props. I didn't add this in myself. This is in the mod pack anyway, so you can actually enjoy this, which I really, really like. I do like this mod because it's just so nice to have like these decorative items in your house. Look how cool that is! Why would you not want that? What's this? Look at that! Look at that! Still, there is still one thing I don't like about it, which, well, no, I don't like about it, but more that is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's the fact that it's still, like, there are just some things which I feel that you just could add as, like, just, like, with things like bedside tables and all that, just, like, add, like, a little storage thing, like, with crates, like, and chests and all that. They look so amazing, but they're so useless. Like, I mean, can't we just have it like so you can just, even if it's just like a, this is the size of one of the two vanilla chests put together. Can't we just copy like can't this just be like a texture replace for the vanilla chest as well? What's wrong with that? Like, I don't know, just be really nice if like I don't really care about chairs and beds and all that having function in this. I just would like, or animations, I really don't care about animations. I would just like to have like little things like storage. Like these safes look so good. And I can just imagine having a room with walls filled with them, and there's no point because it's just useless. You'd just be like wasting space for something. Like I could rebuild the Gamora from Fallout New Vegas, and I couldn't do anything about it because these don't work. There are other safes, but they don't look as good as this. Like, I'm not even I mean like overall the mods. Like, ooh. What's that? Discarded MLP. Whatever. Right. Enlichjon. Basically a bookbinder. What more do you want? Like, you can put all the books you want in here. Easily access them. It's quite a cool little mod. Very useful if you've got a just thinking that you need to save your space. This is Enderzoo. It's an Ender.io add-on and adds loads of little creatures and things like that. Well, you'll see the creatures in the actual series. Like, but yeah. Tinker's Construct. Right. This is where I'm talking about tools. Like, if you know Tinker's Construct, you know it's about smelting and crafting and liquids and chemicals and stuff like that. And yeah, but like I said, I really want to use metallurgy for the armors and this for the tools, like because this has some amazing tools. Like, look at all this stuff. Look how many variations. And you can get them, and they're modular as well, which I really like, and upgrades and add-ons and equipables. This ain't armor. Well, I don't think it is. I don't think they've added armor into Tinker's Construct. There was the things to build them, like what they call like the you know what I mean, like the, well, you probably don't, but the casts for the smelters. Like there was like armor casts. But yeah, right. Move to the next one. Actually, this is the new thing in Tinker's Construct, and something which I'm very glad they've added. I don't know if this. Oh, actually, it is. Yeah, Tinker's Construct. So it is the actual vanilla, it's actual mod, not just an add-on. But they've added all new range stuff. And what's amazing about this range stuff is this. I'll show you it. Like targeting UIs and everything. That's actually just. We'll get some obsidian things, some throwing knives, some spears. I'll show you what these are because I just have to show them because. Right. Look at that. There's all targeting UIs, and they have. And that's an arrow, and then right click, boom. Javelins. Exactly what they do on the tin, and short bows. The texture is a little bit buggy, but the point is, look at the targeting UI. They're really heavy and they don't go very far. Yeah. But it's so cool. Right. Next one. Extra utilities. I'll go into this tab because they're both the same thing. Adds loads of technical shizzle, like new generators. They've also got the tier system with their generators now, which I really like. Also some useful stuff. You've got angel wings that allow you to fly in creative mode, although there is another mod in this which is going to drastically help us do that. We've got the trading post, which, if we go to some villages, I can show off quite nicely actually, because we've got this lovely village right here. And I go to the centre. Here we go. Instead of you having to go around, right-clicking on each individual village, pop this down, right-click on it, shows you all the trades in the area. How could you not love that? I am going to run away from these guys though, because they're very annoying and loud. Right, what else we got? Well, you tell me. No. This is an interesting little mod. It focuses on Steam. It's just Steam. That sounded really weird. Not weird. But this is really cool. Like, look at all these animated stuff. Like, look at this. Like, look at this animated. Well, it's not animated because there's no steam going into it. But like, you can see it in here and like these heaters and whatnot. And they're really cool. I really want to use this, and I will be using this. Yeah, Farmic Tinkerer. Add on to Farmcraft. Add loads of Farmic stuff. Notably, these kinetic attractors, which I've used once before, and I think Direwolf used them a lot on his mob traps. Basically, pulls mobs and things towards them. That's a cool little thing. Printing crystals, I think, is a part of something else. I can't remember what mod it's a part of. Forbidden magic. There we go. It tells us. Garden core allows you to have compost bins and decorative flower pots. It's very decorative one, that one. It also has garden trees and fences. That's quite nice. Magic bees is a bee add-on. Right. Industrializing bees. This is the mod that allows you to have the industrial apiary, which is so cool. Genetics and genetics. These are all bees, by the way. Advanced generators. Well, advanced generators allows you to have bigger, better generators that are modular, which are quite cool. Grovecraft. We have this. We've had this in lots of mod packs now on this channel. But Grovecraft is basically, well, clues a name. It has loads of little cool growthy features like apple trees. They've added bee stuff, which is not like the forestry bees, a much nicer version. Got bamboo, nice bamboo stuff. I really like the bamboo stuff. Got growth, the alcohol system, like the whole loads of alcohols and wines and whatnot. And rice is somewhere in here. Yeah, here it is. That's got its own little. Did you see in the very bottom in the whaler where it says blue? Like this one's called fish trap, and then this one's called bamboo. Like they're all different little segments, like Grovecraft, cellar, grapes, hops. But yeah, hardcore ender expansion. We already seen this. This is the one that has the new overhauls the end. Really cool. As you can see, like loads of abilities, like these little charms and whatnot. Right. Hydraulic craft. Uses hydraulics, obviously, and it does some interesting stuff. The thing that I saw this do the best was the auto farmer, which had this like massive like farming thing. Imagine the quarry from Buildcraft, but the quarry only did farming. That's what it looked like. It was really cool, and it had like oils and refineries and all that, which I quite like the look of. Glowing Octo Wall Hack. I don't know what this is because it's portals, and well, oh, it's part of hydraulic craft anyway. So there you go. You probably don't. We'll probably look into that anyway. Better barrels. Well, Jabba. Better barrels. What more do you need? Just adds barrels and upgradable versions of barrels. Really cool. Minechem. That's Twilight Forest. Shut up. Basically, destruct stuff into their basic chemicals and remake them. Famously used to make cocaine, though. Let's be honest. That's the only reason I use this mod. But you can basically put stuff on. Like, I think, what's the one what was it? What was the really good one I discovered? I found one which was amazing, and I put it on all of my, on some stuff. I think it was, penicillin. I think that was it, but it might not be. But it basically gave you regeneration, which was amazing. Right. All the bucket versions of everything, so feel free to drink it. Twilight. Don't drink random chemicals, especially don't drink buckets of random chemicals. Probably not a good thing. Twilight Forest. This is all. They've added loads of new stuff to this. I've noticed, like fawns, as you just saw, that I hovered over. But yeah. Adds new forest. Twilight Forest. It's basically Twilight Forest. It's big adventure biome bomb. A giant dimension for forest of a forest that's for adventuring. And it's really cool. And it's amazing. Nether ores, I think we've already gone over this, but it basically has ores to Nether, as you can see quite clearly. Pennymatic craft. What's Pennymatic? It's the air. I think it's compressed air. Yes, it is. Compressed air used as an industry sort of setup. Very much like steam, the steam stuff and the hydraulic craft. It's like a technical mod which uses a underused thing in Minecraft for like air. So you compress air to do cool stuff. I really like this one actually. I think this is one of those I think this is one of the no, it's not one of the first. Sorry, I'm getting confused with something else now. But this is a really cool mod that we're gonna have to get into. Power converters says what it does on the kin. It's basically a way of converting easily converting powers between one thing over. So you can see how this is an RF consumer and this is an EU producer. So this would take in redstone flux and this would take out the industrial craft power. Primitive mobs basically has a load of weird mobs and camouflage and stuff. Yeah. Project Exchange. Oh my god. This is the mod of mods. This is that mod I was talking about earlier, which is like Marmite. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it, because this is EE2. This is equivalent Exchange 2 updated to 1.7. And I mean the whole thing. The client stars, the red matter tools, dark matter tools, the rings, the energy collectors, the transmutation tablets. This was that overpowered mod in Tech Kit. And it's in this mod pack, which I love it. And I'm one of those that love it because it's amazing and it's so useful. Especially if you're doing a series, because we can just get through stuff really quickly. Well, not quickly. It's still slow to get this stuff. It's not like snap my fingers and I've got everything. It's going to be slow to get it all set up. It's going to be slow to get. It's very useful for building bases because you can just get like 100 marble and you have enough to build a base. That's why I always loved it. That's the best work you'll ever see me have done. The best buildings I've ever built in Minecraft were built in TechKit, and it was because I could do them legit. Because I just built. Creative mode's great, but I always find people build better stuff when they do it legit because they put their heart and soul and they go extra miles because they're working hard anyway. The logic is you're working hard to do something, so you might as well just work even harder to make it the extra better. And that's the thing I get with legit. And that's why I think all people build it better when you do legit Minecraft survival. And even though this may not be legit in quotation marks, because it's a little bit overpowered, it's such a cool mod just to have and to be able to use to do really cool stuff. We're almost done. Page 18. Wow. Right, simply jetpacks. More jetpacks. What more can I say? Basically, it has loads of really cool jetpacks. This thing, though. This thing caused me. This got me. This almost destroyed my agrarian skies. Like, I got this to the wall. I was thinking, oh, a jetpack. I'll just jump. Oh, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Oh. Come on. Why isn't it working, you may ask? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's working. And you die. And Agrarian Skies, dying is really bad because it's hardcore mode, so I didn't lose all. I didn't get my world deleted because I had 2 hearts. It was the second heart, and I got that thing, and it was horrible. Right, Steve's Factory Manager has this really cool sort of transportation system. I have used this once before, and it was really. I could do it better now, but back then it was really. I did it weird, and it broke everything. It broke my base because I tried to replace my logistics pipe system with this, and I messed all the coding. Well, it's not coding, but the sort of commands, the request systems, and all that messed up. And this is a cool mod if you know how to use it, and I'm a bit rusty with it. Steve's workshop. This is really cool though. I do have to show this off quickly. We're going back to page 1. We're going to grab a crafting table and a furnace. And the basic gist of this is, put it down. You got your table. That's really cool. But what does it do? Well, currently nothing, because we go to upgrades, and we put in a crafting table upgrade, and we put in a furnace. Now I go back to main. Oh, look, there's the furnace, and there's the crafting table. That's right. It allows you to do multiple like machine stuff, and I don't know if it works with crushers and whatnot. So let's quickly look. Macerator. I could have probably just gone to the tab. It probably would have been faster actually, because it's a bit slow typing it in. It could also crash. That's also a problem. I didn't even. Oh, there we go. Right, we're going to go to Macerator. I'm going to quickly put this in and see if this works. No, it doesn't. Right. But yeah, it's a really cool little system like that. I don't know what actually you can put in it. I know you can put in the vanilla stuff, like all the vanilla stuff can go into it, but whatever. Erebus blocks basically adds decorative. Oh wait, is this the? I think this might be the spider dimension biome. No, I think this is just decorative blocks. Yeah. Okay, never mind, it's fine. There's a mod which adds a whole dimension of spider stuff, and it's horrible and scary. But I think this might be the. Yeah, I think this is just the. I think we're okay. I think this is the decorative mod. There is a mod that has like an Egypt biome as well. I can't remember what that is. Actually, I think this. Is this the Egypt mod? Where is the Egypt? I don't know if this. I think this might just be the dimension mod that I'm talking about. I'm getting confused between two mods now. But well, this is a cool. I think this is a dimension mod. I think this is the dimension mod. Yeah, I think this is that dimension mod that has like really cool stuff. Yeah, I think this is like the arachnid dimension. Tinkerer's Mechworks. Tinkerer's Construct add-on. That's cool stuff. Tubes, basically a upgradable. I think these are better than Buildcraft tubes, if I remember seeing, but I can't remember exactly how, so you have to bear with me on that. Witchery! Oh, Witchery is such a cool mod. So mainly, it's a very multiplayer, it has a lot of multiplayer stuff, but it's got a really cool single player stuff as well. Really cool single player stuff, which we're gonna have to use this, basically. Like, that's just that. We cannot get beat around the bush, we're gonna have to use this. Z-Stones, decorative mod. Just has loads of decorative blocks, very much like the chisel sort of stuff. Just not in the form of chisel, I don't think. But yeah. Electrical Age, okay. This mod's a complicated one. It is. Imagine your secondary school year, or high school if you're American. Imagine science, physics from your school. And you had to learn about electricity and circuits and batteries and all that. That's the equivalent of this. An ammeter, apparently. But yeah, you have to use brake. You can use circuit breakers and volt switches and things like that. And it uses that sort of stuff. And I've got the basic gist of it working, but it has got an in-game wiki as well, which I kind of like. We saw it a little bit earlier, and I think it's X to activate it. Yeah, X. So if you press X, you can see it all here. But yeah, that's. Oh, what's that? Standard. Oh, we got alarms in this. Oh, great. But yeah, you can see like energy stuff and portable stuff and signal and machines. What kind of machines is there? Furnace, macerator, compressors, magnetizer, plate machines, auto miners, experimental transporter. Egg incubator, wow, cool. But yeah. And now we're at the crown, the emperor of the mod pack, the reason why we're using this mod pack actually. Galacticraft. I didn't forget the mod though, I was trying to pause for dramatic dramatic effect. Galacticraft, as you know, is the thing that allows us to go to space, and I'm going to show you Galacticraft. You remember Galacticraft 1.6 or 1.2? Oh no, did it have 1.2 version? No, it didn't. Galacticraft 1.6, Moon, and then they added Mars towards the end. Well, boom. Galacticraft. You can't go to these planets, but they've added another one, Asteroids, which is there. And yeah, you can go to Earth, Mars, and the moon, which is really cool. And build space stations, of course. The goal with the mod pack is, actually, let's finish off these mod packs. Let's finish off the mods before we talk about what the goal is. Power suits. This is the mod that added all the power suit stuff. I'm going to quickly check if it's got what kind of add-ons we've got. Just do this. Oh, quick adding in. Put down the energy table. And basically, build armor that can be upgraded. Blink drives. Force field. Jetpacks. Incubators? Batteries. Why do I call battery an incubator? What the feck? But yeah, that's that mod. And soul shards, which is a mod that allows you to build your own custom spawners, which is quite cool. Right. So what is the point of this mod? Why are we doing this? What we want to do is we want to build a massive facility. That's what we want to do. We want a big facility doing multiple things at the same time. We want to focus on automation and ultimately get into space. We want a space station and we want bases on each planet. That's something we want, and we want them to be interlocking and interworking. I want multiple dimension bases, and I want it to all run on a network. Some kind of computer craft or open computers network. Which can be like, I can type in commands and be like, oh, I'm going to run iron test. And like, iron would just explode out of the wall into my face and it'd be great. And, what the hell is wrong with you? Dude, what happened to your hands? I'm pretty sure these guys have hands. Excuse me, look at me. Yeah, what? Have you had some kind of... Did they do this to you? Who did it to you? Hold on. How dare they attack Bill? He's the greatest villager you could ever have. I think there's only one thing we can do. It's time to lock and load. That's right. Yeah. What's that, Elvis? You died on the toilet? No, not anymore. You died in fire. But yeah, that is Resonant RIse 3 and Space Race, and I can't be asked to stand here and burn down every house in this village again. I'm gonna burn down this church though, even though it's made out of stone. I'm gonna prove them wrong. Oh, hold on, I kiss. Just gonna do something. Just wanna. They're very loud and annoying, but as you can see, we're obviously gonna have a lot of fun with this mod pack. And I hope you join me for episode 1 and 2, which I hopefully will be released not long after this. And yeah. Oh my god, what the hell's this? A spear rifle! Wow, I like that. And a lapis coil. He's running away from it! Can't ever escape lapis. The reason why I like this gun mod so much is you just use really mundane shit. Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna build you gotta build a musket, and you gotta build its own ammo. No, the seedling uses melon seeds as ammo. That is so bloody cool. My god, you got emerald eyes. Huh? Ah. There we go. My god, it has some range on it. Where'd he go? He's dead. Anyway, thank you for watching. Think you can survive that? Exactly. Oh, and one more cool thing. Actually, yeah, this would be a good thing to end on. So yeah, I hope you join me for my episode 1, and hopefully it'll be really cool, and hopefully it'll be all. But for now, Reese P11, away! We are so doing. This is the main way of travelling in this mod pack. Shit, God. Bye!